I've got a 7-figure rent-to-rent business. I've looked at hundreds of deals and I want to share some massive tips with you right now. Number one, you've got to find the right landlords. Rent-to-rent is not for everyone, but the people it is for, it really is for them. They absolutely love it. So we're not looking for landlords that don't want to work with us. We're looking for people we can generally solve their problems. So I'm talking about, people that are relocating urgently, people with empty properties, people that are tired landlords and haven't got the budget to do a refurb. All these type of people are gonna love your service. So focus on finding them. Don't waste your time on the rest. Number two, invest in your legals. You've got to have the right legals, because if your contracts aren't right, if you're not on the right agreements, if you've not got the right compliance, you're gonna get yourself in big trouble. You're gonna fall flat on your face. So please, whatever you do, make sure you don't use that rent-to-rent agreement that you got from Nick on Facebook that once went to a course. Make sure you get a solid agreement, checked out by a lawyer, you feel confident in it. It's making sure it's protecting you, the landlord and the tenants, and then you can crack on. Number three, as much as you want to get a deal, never ever force or rush the deal. I've seen some people walk into bad deals just because they're so desperate to get their deal. And once again, this is not the way to go about it. You need to take your time, because I always say a bad deal is worse than no deal at all. And if you don't get rent-to-rent right, you can walk into the wrong deal and lose a lot of money. I've taken on deals and sometimes maybe wanted them a bit too much and it's just been a whole lot of work. Or maybe certain landlords that weren't 100% in, I've agreed to work with them and I've regretted it. So never force it, never rush it, take your time. Remember, 1 or 2 deals, you're cash flowing, you can leave your job, and then you can go up and build from there. Number 4, marketing is everything. So make sure you get a top photographer to work with. One of the key things when selling properties, when filling properties, is going to be the marketing, the photography, how it looks. We're actually even doing 3D tours of our properties now. So please make sure that when you get the property and you're doing your refurb, you use that opportunity to get the right marketing material. You can use it for 3 to 5 years. You'll never get another opportunity like this. So make sure you get the amazing photography right there and then. You can even go to certain shops, buy additional dressings and furniture just for the photo shoot and take it back once you've done it. But make sure the photography is spot on. And last but not least, trust your gut. Gut instinct is a real thing, okay? When you feel something in your gut that it's not right, or you smell a rat, usually that's for a reason, okay? So if you're not 100% sure, or you feel like, I'm not sure if this is gonna work, just don't bother, please. Because there's nothing worse than having a gut instinct, not following it, and then it coming back to bite you in the behind. I actually had a situation where the property was great, perfect location, decent condition. I thought it was going to be a great property. But when I met the landlord and their spouse, something just felt off. Something felt off. And I remember Lucy said, I'm not sure we should work with these. I'm not sure it's going to work. And there was a few little red flags, that maybe insinuated that they might want the property back sooner. Or, maybe a little bit too interested in what we was going to do in terms of the cash flow we would make. And we just pulled the plug on it, okay? To the same degree, I've gone to certain properties and maybe they've not been the best, but something's told me I want to help this landlord. Something's told me I can make this work, and I've gone with it. And typically my gut has never really let me down. So make sure you trust your gut. If you found this useful, hit the subscribe button. Tons of rent-to-rent content every single week, and I'll see you in the next video.